This video is on audio video editing. We're going to give you a crash course and some basic tips on how to stitch some videos together. This way you can put out professional content for your viewers, for events, fundraisers, sponsorships, and even lots of things that have to do with the day of your hike. Now, there are a lot of video editing softwares out there, and even though I don't have any professional background on audio video editing, I have been doing this for a very long time and have a lot of experience tinkering with different apps. The one I use the most now for the last few years is Filmora, and I use the Wondershare Filmora on my laptop. Once we get into editing in this video, how I can export and post that right onto social media and YouTube. Everything that I'm doing right now, I'm gonna show you me editing. We're gonna have like a video inception. This video, you're gonna watch me edit. I'm gonna set the camera up and you're gonna watch me stitch it all together, add some overlays, some graphics, some background music, and how to stitch out all the dead space. Trust me, I'm drinking coffee and having water and doing things and retakes in between all of this, and I'm going to edit all of that out and stitch it together nice and smooth. So this will go away. So the first thing I'll show you is how I set my cell phone up to my laptop. This is what I use for podcasts, live streaming, and for recording right into Filmora. It is called Camo Studio, C-A-M-O. So I'm going to record using Camo Studio so that I can just show you how I use Filmora. Camo is not required. You can film right onto your cell phone or hook your cell phone up to Wondershare. But so here's Wondershare. This is the video that I just shot. This is what I'm going to be editing first. So I recorded here with my webcam. I can switch to Camo and it'll show what I'm actually recording right now. And there's also just the webcam, which is on my laptop. All I have to do is click record here to get my video started. Once I have that video recorded, it'll pop up here in this folder. I take that, I click and drag it down, and now it's in my format for editing. So I've already put some overlays in here. I took just a Reverent Warriors logo and click and drag that in. And then I click and drag that down. Then I use this text box here, inserted a quick text, and I added elevator speech. So that was for my last video. I'm going to click on that and change that to audio video editing. Space that out a little bit. I'll use the same little shine that I have. So now I have my little intro. Up here, audio. Tons of sound effects and music. You can click and listen to these. If you like it, you can download it and then click and drag it down into this music section at the bottom. So now very easily I have a logo with what the video is about, the very first video from the beginning of this, and now some music down at the bottom. I can add effects to the video. You can see here, it's added this effect. Transitions can be easily clicked and dragged. Overlay. Now we have a little transition from our intro into our beginning video. So that was just a little dissolve transition. Again, there's dozens and dozens of transitions in here. I can just click on it, download it, and then drag it, overlay. And then we can see what that looks like. All right, let's get into editing the first section of this video. As you can see, there is all this dead space. So I'm going to click on it. It'll highlight it. And I'm going to click on those scissors. I'm going to delete all that dead space. I'm going to get rid of that empty spot, and it's going to drag it down. So now I have the next portion of video. That was a take that I didn't like. I stopped to clear my throat. All right, let's get to the actual take. I'll highlight that again. Scissors, delete, close that gap, And now I have the beginning section of the video. So now I'm going to go through this video and start cleaning it up. So the first thing I'm going to do is edit out dead space. Here's a big area of dead space. I'm going to highlight, snip. I'm going to drag down to the next section I want to get rid of, snip again. So now I have the video that I'm keeping, the next portion of the video, and this dead space I want to get rid of. Delete, close, boom. It's going to go in from the first section of the video. It went right into the next section of video. Now I'm just going to keep doing that. Click and drag. Here's some dead space. I'm going to go right to my last word. And then I'm going to drag right to where I start the beginning of my next sentence. Delete that. Close the space. Now we have another nice smooth transition from one portion of the video into the next. So here I have a section where I was talking about editing it out when I stopped to take a drink of coffee or a drink of water. So what you see in the video before is seamless, but this is what it actually looked like. Snip, delete. Now it's gone. Now that you have these video kind of snipped and edited together, all the dead space spliced out, we can go through and correct our volume, which is this bar down here. I can make it louder or softer. I can add any of those cool effects to the video by simply downloading and then dragging it over the video that I want the effect on. Alright, if you're stitching together a video that you're just using still frames and you want to do voiceover, instead of clicking on your webcam, there's a section right here for record voiceover. Click on that and it's going to bring up a menu just for voice recording. I can now click on record my audio, and when I'm done, I will have a section of audio appearing on the video. When I'm done recording and click stop, that audio is going to pop up here onto the video. Now I can click and edit that dead space out if I need to and stitch it together, and then I can click and drag it underneath the still frame videos for wherever I want voiceover. Here's the video that I edited together for Little Rock's first hike. I took some pictures off of Google Images. I took some video from IW Corporate. I put a little music in there. I stitched all these little still frames and drone footage together. I added their logo in here, and I'll let you see kind of how that plays out. You can see that I did voiceover on this like I just showed you.
Grab some shorts, tell your crew, and go to the IW Little Rock Facebook page to find out how to get registered, order some swag, and find out about what Irreverent Warriors is bringing to your town and the rest of the country. This organization has been doing hikes around the world since 2015 and is actively bringing veterans together to improve their mental health and fight at the forefront of the battle against veteran suicide. Spread the word and come experience a veteran event like no other.
So I just took some stock footage from Irreverent Warriors. I took some pictures and drone footage off of Line, and I just simply stitched that all together and did a quick little voiceover explaining that Little Rock had a hike coming up. Now that we've finished editing our video, we have everything the way we want it. We've been saving it as we work on it. Save project as. There's a little save tab up here you can click on. Be sure to be saving your work periodically in case something happens. You don't want to lose all that work. But once we're done, we click up here on export. I'm going to click create video. I can upload it locally to my laptop into a folder, to a device, straight to YouTube, TikTok, Vimeo, and there's also you can upload straight to Twitter, straight to Facebook, but your best bet is going to be for local. Just save it somewhere on your computer, and then you can click and drag it into Facebook or upload it onto social media. For this, I am going to upload it right to YouTube when I'm done with it. Obviously, the video that I'm talking about right now, I have to go and edit that, but once I'm done, I will go edit this to audio, video, editing. I'm going to change the description I'm going to change the thumbnail, and then I'm going to click export. Once I click that, it'll take probably 5 to 10 minutes to process and render all of this and get it to the YouTube channel. Then I'll go into YouTube and edit thumbnails and stuff there and make sure that everything's good to go, and then it'll be uploaded for the YouTube video for you to watch. All right, so you've seen me stitch together some videos. I wanted to keep this really short. Most of my modules here on the YouTube channel are 3 to 5 minutes. I knew this one was going to be about 10 minutes long because there's a lot to cover in video and audio editing. But again, download these apps. They're about $50 a year. It's like a subscription based. Just clear it with your regional coordinator, get approved for the spending. This microphone is about $50. I have a ring light that holds my camera and has, a ring light that I can change. I think that was about $30 to $40. And so just approve these purchases. You're going to spend maybe a couple $100 for a microphone, maybe a phone stand and ring light, and then the Filmora software for your phone. Remember, this is cross-platform. You can use Filmora on your phone where you can edit everything on your phone, and it looks very similar to what you saw here with the laptop software. And so you can edit this stuff on the go. You don't have to be at your computer, but it is much easier to edit everything on your computer or on your laptop than it is on your phone. But if you're doing like a 60-second video where you just need to add some graphics and overlays and maybe some music, you can very easily do that with the Filmora app on your phone. If you have any questions, please hit me up, but download this software, start playing with it, edit some random videos together just to get some experience of doing transitions and overlays and snipping out dead space and stuff like that. And I promise you, in no time, you're going to have some awesome professional looking videos that's going to increase the traffic and traction that your videos get. Thanks for checking out this training module. I hope we see you putting out some awesome content with Filmora and other audio video editing softwares soon.